Hey, what's up, guys? Here's another video on some Valentine's Day nails. I just wanted to show you guys how I did the design part. So here I am going in, putting on the ombre. You guys know I like to put clear coat on the natural nail before I put any colored acrylic on the nail. Of course, I primed them already. So on none of these videos fast forward so you guys could see exactly how everything goes down. So you guys seen how like I let that bead sit there? That's just so it could dry a little before I start molding it to the shape I want. So you see I cut off the end at the end because it was probably a little hard already. That's how I get my ends nice, sharp, and crisp. So here you guys see me going in, clear coat first. Of course, primer was done before that in the buffing. Then I put that bead, you see. I'm just cleaning up the sides, letting it run down by itself. And I'm just like lightly touching it because I want that bead to dry up. Now when I notice it's a little dry, then I start forming it. There I cut the end off. And you see, and I'm just shaping the ends. And then I just leave it alone. As long as it's like, as long as the shape is straight, if there's little imperfections, I leave it alone, because if you stay there forever, you're gonna take forever on the set. Just fix your little mistakes with your file. Because if you stay there and wait till you get the perfect shape with the shape should be perfect when you lay down the acrylic, first of all. But sometimes there's like little mistakes. I'm talking about like a little acrylic on the side, like little things like that. Just leave it alone. If it's something you can't mold really fast, just let it go. Like, let me see if I could give you an example. Well, I'm trying to see if there's any little imperfection on the nail. There isn't any imperfection. Let me see. Okay, I'm going in right there because I probably noticed a little bald spot. Okay, you see how like there's acrylic a little at the bottom at the end? That's what I mean when leave it alone. Okay, now I'm going in with my ombre. And of course I started at the end. And I'm using Glam and Glitz Body Naked or something it's called. I'll put it in the link. And I really like Glam and Glitz acrylic. It was really cool. Okay, so you see how I'm just blending it little by little? Now that I blended it, I go ahead and I go in with some clear acrylic. And you're just gonna see me do the same thing on the other finger. Keep in mind, all this video is super slow for learning purposes. Alright guys, this part is very important. It's the filing part. I zoomed all the way out so you guys could see. You see how I face her hand towards me? Well, I'm using an 8080 grit file. And I'm making sure the top is straight and it's not looking like a mountain. Like, it's not looking like a slope. That's funny. So now you see me going on the sides. And I do this because I file the sides like this because it makes your shape straight. Like, super straight it does. And the top flat. And the sides. There goes the sides. Just filing the sides. This way of shaping, it makes it so you can see how straight the shape is. You know? Like, if you file the traditional way without facing the nail towards you, you can't really see how straight they are. They'll look straight to you, but they won't look straight to your customer, and they just won't look straight, period. Like, I don't know how to really explain that, but like, when you file like this only, like how you see me filing the last part, you won't be able to make them straight. So just trust me on this one and start filing like this so you're able to see your shape very good. So now you're gonna just see me do the same thing on this hand. Alright guys, now you're gonna go see me buff the nail. Now I'm just buffing and buffing and buffing. And yeah, just go ahead and watch me buff. Okay, this is very important. After you do the other step of the buffing, I actually call that filing, the other one. Oh no, it's buffing too. This is another form of buffing. You need a buffer. This is to make the nails smooth. You need it. Girl, don't try to not get this. You need it. That's how the nails come out smooth when you put on that gel top coat. Make sure you get buff the sides too. Okay, she wanted a matte look, so I zoomed all the way out. You guys see me watching Judge Judy. We be watching Judge Judy and talking mess, guys. We be criticizing them. Even though you're not supposed to be criticizing people, man. Because, you know what I mean? When you criticize that person, you end up doing the same thing. Like, you know, like karma. Like, don't criticize anybody because you'll find yourself in that same position if you, hopefully you don't, just don't talk about people. You know what I mean? I found myself in some situations like that, so I know by experience. Anyways, I'm just putting matte on her. Go ahead and watch me put some matte on her. Alright guys, now that I cured her matte, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe her nails off. It's a sticky layer because it's the gel that you have to wipe off. So I've got some alcohol and I'm just cleaning off the sticky layer of the sticky layer. Alright guys, so I'm zoomed out on purpose because I wanted you guys to see that little paper that I have. Keep a little notebook and handy. Like, if you have something better than a paper, just you know, don't pay attention to me. But if you don't have something, just use a little notebook paper. So now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. Yes, girl. And I use a dot pin to make the hearts. And that little pink stuff is gel. So, you know, like, there's not really no fancy tansy to it. Like, all you need to know is how to draw a heart. If you don't know how to draw a heart, girl, I can't do nothing for you right there. You know what I mean? Because you should have learned how to draw hearts in the first grade. I don't know if you guys remember, but remember, like, when you used to practice how to do stars? Bro, I still can't do no stars, so nobody asked me to do no stars. I could have never get a star right. But anyways, if you know how to do the hearts, you know what I mean? If you practice in first grade, then you're good, girl. You know, just get a dot pin. They're called dot pins. I'll put it down in the link down below. And then just start drawing on hearts and then in the gel. Go ahead and watch me. Alright guys, I did wanted to I'm gonna go ahead and put matte over these hearts. I want to go ahead and add that this design, I didn't make it. She brought this design towards me to me from like a Pinterest post or something like that, and I recreated it. But now that I got that out of the way, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so in the picture, the nails are matte, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making a matte. I'm gonna go ahead and cure it, and just go ahead and watch me. Alright guys, now that her little hearts came out after I put matte, I'm wiping them off. You can't see it, but it's happening, girl. Alright, so now that her little hearts are dry, I'm gonna go ahead and they're just a little wet from the alcohol, but I'm gonna go ahead and get clear gel. Okay, clear gel, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get that clear gel, and I'm gonna go ahead and draw the hearts. Oh yeah, I'm just tracing the hearts I already did, so I'm just gonna do some hearts, not all of them, because some of them have glitter on them. So I'm just tracing back with the clear, and now to get the glitter on them, all you gotta do is pour some glitter on them, girl. Throw it on there. Watch, you'll see. Alright, so I'm just putting it on, doing the last little touches of the clear gel that, now I'm just gonna slap it on there. You see, it only sticks to the clear gel, so you're good. Okay guys, go ahead and keep watching. I'm gonna do the same thing to this hand. All right, so you see, I'm gonna go ahead and cure it. The other one came out. I'm about to dust it off. Dust. All the glitter comes off, except for the ones on the hearts that I wanted on. Go ahead and keep on looking. And yes, girl, if you like this video, man, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all the whole works. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.